Hello and good morning. This is the fourth update from the Youth Future Conference. Yesterday, our next topic was society, politics and law. And we really learned a lot during that day. We learned that society doesn't need to be divided in us versus them. We also learned that politicians are human beings too, believe me or not. And we learned that law must always entail justice.
Our society is basically all these many individuals who are all interlinked and interdependent. And it's a pretty good system when you think about it theoretically. The problem is it's made out to distinguish us from the others, the natives from the foreigners, the normal people from the different people, and we're all brought up to be distrustful of the unknown and to find shelter in the comfort of known territories. Well, we young people feel that our voice doesn't matter, that we're powerless, and we get discouraged, so we show less initiative and we don't get involved that much. And I think that young people need to be given a chance. They need to be encouraged and nurtured so that they can learn by acting. And one big way of making that change happen is education. So not only through amazing conferences like this one, but also I think organizations in the social sector or otherwise really need to make a leap of faith and to trust young people to do more than photocopies and coffee. Because I believe that we can only resolve the challenges we face as a united society, and that integration is an essential step towards an equal, sustainable, healthy, and happy society. Thank you.
We also took a closer look at post-growth. We discussed that in one of our workshops. And seriously, this is a topic that targets the very core of our economic paradigm.
In the morning sessions, we always have an expert who tells us something and gives us input. So far we had Felix Eckert, Tapio Matla, and Christoph Gran. And in the afternoon sessions, we have also Ines Ohmann, who is kind of supporting the staff members, the host, to go through with the simulation game. And what I really like about the workshop is we have this theoretical topic of post-growth, and it's kind of an academic topic, really, or it's a concept, it's a theory. But what we do in the afternoon session is we play this simulation game. There is a scenario which is based in 2023. We had a 30-hour blackout in Germany. There are environmental catastrophes along the United States of America, the coastal side. We have another financial crisis. Well, actually, it's a financial crash. And every one of us gets a character to play. And the goal of the game is to play or rethink what it would really mean to live in a post-growth society. What was amazing, I thought, during the game was we were working in small groups. Trying to figure out policies, and there were so many of them and people thinking of things that I would have never thought of.
Our laureate of the day is Anwar Faisal. He's an old friend and mentor of the Youth Future Project, and he won the Right Livelihood Award in 1982. He won the award for his commitment to consumer protection and his fight against corruption.
Is there anything else in the world that gives you hope, that you see?
The power of stories, of great successes all over the world. And we forget that because we hear a lot of bad stories. We don't hear also of the stories of people who have made a difference. People who are profiles in courage, people who walk the talk, people who have demonstrated, who have done sometimes what we call the impossible. Because people would have said, you think you can do that? I think it's not possible. I'm sorry, it's already been done.
What do you hope that is going to happen here?
100 more heroes for the world. 100 more ideas of things to be done. A whole network of people who can inspire each other, who can hold each other's hands and do things in a way that very often they felt so lonely and very often want to give up. So a new energy, a new solidarity, a whole range of ideas, a kind of menu for the future is developed out of this conference.
Do you have a message that you would like to send out to the youth in the rest of the world?
Yes. Together, we can make a difference.
Anwar was also a member on the panel debate that prepared the topic of society, politics, and law. And together with his fellow panelists, he discussed what social movements can do for change towards more sustainability.
Essence of things that we have to address. The first of this is politics without principles. We have wealth without work, we have enjoyment without conscience, knowledge without character, business without morality, science without humanity, religion without compassion, rights without responsibilities, power without accountability, development without sustainability, and laws without justice.
We have to get rid of is the idea that the world consists of good citizens and bad politicians and bad managers. What I just find important is to say politicians are human beings, managers are human beings, and citizens are human beings.
How do you actually keep that going, that people then get involved and really step in and say, well, this is what I want to do, because there's so much to do. Yeah.
The important thing is for us to decide what is important to us. You decide what are the things you want to fight for. You cannot fight for everything that people throw around, but pick up the ones that are really critical in your context and to your conscience. What do you want to invest your time fighting for? What are you really convicted on? And then you can spend all the time and respond to all the things being thrown at you. And of course, you'll be also active in getting other people to be involved.
I would celebrate the fact that now we are moving into a stage where there are actually so many of these kinds of things going on. And then be intelligent enough and be knowledgeable enough to decide on your own that these are the things I want to support. These are the things maybe I'll send to some friends who are not yet engaged, because one of the great things you can be a transferer. Yeah? You may get a lot, but there may be other people who want nothing.
True.
And so be the exchange person whenever you have access. So feel good that there is more. Help to move it along.